In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 2nd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Rutgers versus Minnesota. 2 of the lower-seeded teams in the Big Ten will square off on Thursday when the Minnesota Golden Gophers host the Rutgers Scarlet Knights in Williams Arena. Minnesota is at the bottom of the Big Ten and has lost their last 15 games in a row. Rutgers is currently 9th in the conference and has won 2 of their last 3 contests heading into this matchup. Exactly 1 month ago, Rutgers beat Minnesota by 35 points. Although Minnesota is playing at home this time, I have confidence that Rutgers will win by at least double digits. Minnesota is dealing with more injuries and has not shown any signs of stopping their losing streak. Rutgers is trying to earn a better seed in the upcoming March Madness tournament, while Minnesota is just looking for their season to end. Rutgers has a better offense and is shooting nearly 10% better from the free throw line. While the defense of the Scarlet Knights ranks in the top 10 in scoring defense, Minnesota's is outside the top 200. With an offense as poor as Minnesota's and a defense as potent as Rutgers, I fully expect to see Rutgers win by double digits. Rutgers is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 versus a team with a winning percentage less than .400, and Minnesota is 2-5-1 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Rutgers relies on its stellar defense to stay in games. They have conceded 58 or fewer points in 3 consecutive games and rank 3rd in DI in adjusted defensive efficiency. Minnesota is only shooting 42.5% as a team and won't be able to generate many points. They only shot 36% in the first meeting. In addition, Rutgers struggles from 3-point range and rarely posts a large number. They have scored 60 or fewer points in 6 consecutive games and play at a slow pace, ranking 260th in adjusted tempo. The under is 4-1 in the Scarlet Knights' last 5 road games. I just don't trust Minnesota to be able to do anything against this Rutgers defense, even on senior day, and I also can tell from experience that watching Rutgers try to execute offensively on the road can be one of the more frustrating things to watch, especially if you've backed them. That's why I'm expecting a defensive battle and rooting for defense here. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Wichita State versus Houston. It is senior night in Houston, Texas, when the Wichita State Shockers travel to take on the #1 Houston Cougars in an American Athletic Conference battle. Wichita State is coming off a big road win over Tulane, winning 83-76 as 6-point underdogs. Houston just easily won in East Carolina by a score of 76-57, but failed to cover the 21-point spread. These 2 teams met earlier this season, with Houston winning by 9 on the road. Wichita State is too good to spot 18 points in this one. I know Houston is the better team on senior night and will likely win the game, but not by more than 18. Houston has only covered a spread of 16 or more 3 times during the conference season, and 2 of those wins were over last-place Tulsa. Wichita's biggest conference loss this year was by 10 points, and they only lost by 9 last time they played Houston. The Shockers have strong guards in Walton and Porter Jr. who are good enough to match up with the Cougars' backcourt and keep this game close. Wichita just beat Tulane and is playing solid basketball lately. This is too many points to pass up. So the Wichita State Shockers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Neither of these teams plays very fast according to Ken Palm, but I am going to trust the recent trends and offensive efficiencies in this matchup. Wichita State is on an incredible run of overs. They have hit the over in 13 consecutive games coming into this matchup. They now must play against one of the best scoring offenses in the country in Houston. Houston is playing their last home game of the season and the last home game of Marcus Sasser's and likely Jarace Walker's career. Houston will try to score 100 in this. Wichita has been finding a way to go over the total all-conference season. Trust the trends and energy on senior night. All the trends point towards the over, and there is going to be no shortage of scoring in this game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Michigan versus Illinois. In a conference as tight as the Big Ten, matchups like these will be as important as ever. In this contest, the Illinois Fighting Illini will be hosting the Michigan Wolverines on Thursday in the State Farm Center. Only one conference game separates these two teams, and Michigan could elevate itself to second in the conference with a win. As it currently stands, Michigan is fourth in the conference and is on a 3-game winning streak. Illinois is currently 7th in the Big Ten but could make some noise with a win in this matchup. They are 3-3 in their last 6 games. The Wolverines are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 road games and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The Fighting Illini are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 Thursday games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The under is 4-1 in Wolverines' last 5 road games. The under is 7-3-1 in Fighting Illini last 11 overall. The favorite is 6-2-1 against the spread in the last 9 meetings. Illinois has a 14-2 record at home this year compared to Michigan's 3-5 record on the road. Illinois plays at a much faster tempo than Michigan is accustomed to and has more versatility on offense. While the offenses have similar shooting percentages, Illinois' defense is better than Michigan's, especially considering the low number of points surrendered compared to their tempo. Overall, Illinois is ranked higher on its defense and offensive scoring. I expect the Fighting Illini to use their home crowd to their advantage in this matchup. Illinois is 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games following a loss, and Michigan is 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 road contests. The Illinois Fighting Illini aren't playing great ball at the moment, but Michigan has been hit or miss all year, and this is a tough road game. Illinois still wins at home by an average of 16 points while holding teams under 40% shooting. We're not laying anything crazy, so the Illinois Fighting Illini to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Michigan has turned up its defensive intensity down the stretch this season, which has allowed the Wolverines to make a late run at an NCAA tournament spot. They also have one of the lowest turnover rates in the country, which means they are able to bleed a lot of time on the offensive end. Illinois is a top 25 defensive team in Ken Palm's ratings and will be without one of its 3 leading scorers. Illinois has gone under 144.5 points in 3 of their last 4 games. While I respect the talent Michigan has on offense, Illinois' defense does a solid job limiting their opponent's offense. Michigan has scored 84-plus points in 2 of their last 3 games, but those were against not-so-great defenses, and I believe that brought up the overall total for this matchup. The Wolverines more often than not score 70 points or less, and I expect them to score under 70 in this contest. Neither team excels from the free throw line, and Illinois has a subpar assist-to-turnover ratio. Turnovers lead to fewer opportunities for them to score and thus a greater chance of hitting the under. Illinois has scored under 70 points in 4 of their last 6 games and has hit the under in their last 4 games in a row following an against-the-spread loss. Michigan has hit the under in 4 of its last 5 road games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.